Good morning, children. How are you? Are you safe at home? Okay, in the previous class what we are discussed? Highest common factor. How you find the highest common factor? Prime factorization. In prime factorization, which method we are using? Yes, tree method. Are you remember how to find prime factors using tree method? Okay, today we are discussing the new topic, finding HCF continuous division method. We will check it, how to find the continuous division method. Okay, write these questions. Find the HCF of 84 and 64. 84 and 64. 84 and 64. Here continuous division means we are continuously divide the numbers. From this method, using this method, first we want to divide bigger number by smaller number. Here bigger number is 84. First we want to divide 84 divided by 64. Regularly where we write the quotient here. But in this case we are writing here is the quotient. Okay, in 84, how many 64s are there? Yes, only 164. So we are writing 1 is here. 1 is here. Then 1 into 64, 64. Then after that we want to subtract 0, 620. Then here which number we are divide? 64. So we are writing 64 here. We want to divide 64. Divisor is here 20. The difference of the numbers. Okay. Then in 64 how many 20s are there? How many 20s are there? Here 20, 60. Here first we are divided 84 divided by 64. Then we want to take this 64 here. Okay. 64 divided by this difference 20. From here another division is there. So continuous division. Got it? Then after that what we do? Same way. Subtraction. 4. Then which number we are using here divisor? Divisor is 20. Divisor is 20. So we want to divide 20 by which number? This difference. Here difference is 4. So 20 divided by 4. 20 divided by 4? Yes, 5. 5 into 20? 20. So we got the remainder as 0. So when we are getting remainder is 0, that divisor is the HCF. HCF. We are doing the continuous division. When we get remainder as 0, in that case divisor, which is divisor here 4. This is dividend, this is quotient. So divisor. That divisor is the HCF of the given numbers. Now we are finding the HCF of 84 and 64. First we are dividing 84 divided by 64. We will get 20 as remainder. Then we want to divide this divisor divided by this difference. This divisor divided by the remainder. Got it? Then we will do division. Same way divide. Then we will get 4 as the remainder. Then again what we do? This divisor divided by this remainder. In this case we will get remainder as 0. So HCF is the, in this case, divisor. Last case divisor. Got it? So you write the steps of long division method. First, write the first step. divide the greater number by the smaller number. First step, divide the greater number by the smaller number. Second step, step 2, divide the previous divisor. Divide the previous divisor by the remainder. Full stop. Keep doing this until the remainder is 0. We are doing this continuous division up to remainder is 0. Okay. Step 3. When we reach remainder is 0, what we get? The last divisor is the HCF of the given numbers. The last divisor is the HCF of the given numbers. So from your textbook, page number 28, here is the step of continuous division method that you write down. The same example I do here. Okay, we will do another example. Find the HCF of 12 and 28. 12 and 28. Then what we do first? We are taking bigger number as the dividend and smaller number as the divisor. Here 28 is the bigger number, greatest number. Then 12 is the smaller number. So 28 divided by 12. Then in 28, how many 12s are there? 2 12s. Where we write 2? Here. 2 into 12, 24. Then after that what we do? Yes, subtraction. 28 minus 24. 4. Then here 4 is the remainder. The next division, which is dividend and divisor. Yes, this divisor is dividend. 12. Then this remainder is the divisor. In 12, how many 4s are there? 3 4s. 3 into 2, 12. We reach remainder as 0. So what is the HCF of 12 and 28? HCF of 12 and 28. Yes, 4. Which step we will get remainder as 0? When we are divided by 4. So that is the HCF. Okay. Then one more method is the long division. One more method is the first we are doing 64 and 84. Which is the common factor of 64 and 84? Yes, 2 is the common factor. Both are even numbers. So we will divide by 2. In 64, 64 divided by 2, 32, 84, 42. Then, which is common here? 2. In 32, how many 2s are there? Yes, 16. Then 42, 21. Then any number common here? In 16, 1 is the, 2 is the, 8 is the, 4 is the, but here 1, 3, 7. These numbers. So it's no common numbers here. So HCF of 64, 84. Here, which are the common numbers here? 2 into 2. 2 into 2, 4. Got it? First, we are writing the two numbers here, 64 and 84. Then, which is the common factor here? 4 is taking 2. We are taking smallest common factor. 2 is the smallest common factor. Then we are writing 2 is here. Then we want to divide in each number. 64 divided by 2, 32. 84 divided by 2, 42. In 32 and 42, which is the common factor? 2 is the common factor, is it? So we are divided by 2. 32 divided by 2, 16. 42 divided by 2, 21. From the 16 and 21, any common factor, only 1 as the common factor. So we will stop from here. Then we will check the common factors, only 2 and 2. So we are writing HCF of 64 and 84, 2 into 2, 4. Then we will check it 12 and 28. 12 and 28. Which is the common factor? 2 is the common factor. Okay. Then 12. How many 2's are there? 6 2's are there. 28. 14. Okay, very good. From this, any common factors? That also 2. 2. In 6, how many 2's are there? 3 2's. 14. 7 2. In 3 and 7, any common factors? No. So we are stopped from here. Stop to here. And then find the HCF of 12 and 28. We are taking the common numbers. 2 into 2. 2 into 2, 4. The same HCF we will get from this method and that method. Okay. Then we will discuss some problems from your textbook. Or we want to do one more problem. Okay, first we are discussing some problems from your textbook. Then if you have any difficult question, we will do here. Okay, page number 29. List all the factors of the numbers. Find their common factors and the highest common factors. Then regularly, how to find your 20 and 35, then 50 and 70. Okay, here I will do, you want to find all the factors, then common factors, then highest common factor. But I do here, you do the same method, but I do here using continuous division, 50 and 20 and 35. 20 and 35. So 35 divided by, I do two methods. Here bigger number is 35, smaller number is 20. You want to divide it by 35 divided by 20. In 20, how many 35s are there? Only 1. 1 into 20, 20. Then 15. Then from here, which is the dividend? Yes, this divisor, 20. Divisor, this remainder. In 20, how many 15s are there? Only 1. So we are writing 1 is here. 1 into 15, 15. Then what we do? Subtraction. 20 divided by 15, 5 only. Here, this is the divisor and dividend. This divisor, 15. In 15, how many 5s are there? Yes, 3. 3 into 5, 15. So we will reach remainder as 0. So what is the HCF? HCF of 20 and 35. Yes, last divisor. What is the last divisor? 5. Then we will, one more method also we will check it. 20 and 35. From here, which is the common number? 5 only. Common factor? 5. So 20 divided by 5, 4. 35 divided by 5, 7. Then 4 and 7, any common number? No. What is the HCF of 20 and 35? 5 here. Got it? Then next question, 50 and 75. I want to do the same way you do it. Okay. In that question, you should write all the factors of 20 and 35 and 70 and 90. Sorry, 70 and 50. Okay, next, find the HCF using continuous division method. 12, 14, second, 24, 60, third, 90 and 100. Okay, in same way you do it. Which method you convenient? First division, long division and second. That you do it. Then write whether true or false. 15 is the HCF of 5 and 15. You check it. Find the HCF of 5 and 15. Then you check it. Its answer is 15 or not. Then 20 is the HCF of 20 and 100. That also you check it. Then from your textbook, sorry, workbook, page number 24. List all the factors of 21 and 33. Find their highest common factor. Write all the factors of 21, then 33. Common factors, highest common factors. Okay. Then find the HCF using continuous division method. First we are doing one method that you follow it. Anyone have difficult for finding that? They use second. Okay. But mainly we are using the first method. 18 and 64, 25 and 70. Then circle the numbers that have an HCF of 6. Circle the numbers that have an HCF of 6. You are checking HCF of 12 and 20, then 20 and 18, then 12 and 18. Which HCF is 16, that you circle it. Okay. So circle the two numbers that have an HCF of 6. That two numbers you circle it. Okay. Today we are discussing how to find HCF using continuous division method. 3 steps we are checking. First dividend as the greatest number, divisor is the smallest number. Second division, what we take? First divisor is the second dividend. Then remainder, first remainder is the as the divisor. Then we will do this process up to remainder as 0. Okay. Then how you find HCF? Last divisor. When we are getting the remainder as 0, that divisor is the HCF of the given numbers. I hope all are understand this section. Have a nice day. Thank you.